The fuck are you doing? You're not moving. Are you mowing or fucking masturbating? Oh, we're tree trimming. What's up, guys? John, JCJ Maker Studio. Welcome back. Sorry for the lack of content in the past couple weeks. Things got very hectic around here, and there was a lot of projects that had to go out. A lot of things had to get done. Halloween's my busiest time of year. Rush orders are a thing, and it just kind of all came at one time. Moving into a new space, I had a lot of things to assess and figure out, but now we are in. We've got a new layout of this office, which is really working well for me. I'm really psyched about it. A couple small little detail things I need to do to just fine tune out my efficiency, but besides that, we are up and running and ready to rock and roll. So today we have a really cool project. One of my favorite Batman stories, favorite Batman comics, is The Dark Knight Returns. It's absolutely one of the best animated Batman films, and it is absolutely one of the best Batman stories, period. So that being said, today we're going to assemble a muscle suit, tailor down the outer skin, glue up the outer skin. We also have to paint the outer skin and apply an emblem to create this full suit. So that's our goal for today, and that's what we are aiming for. So let's get to work and let's get this project started. So the one critique I have on Joe's Toys suits, their legs are massive. This is not for me, but it was sent with custom measurements of the person, and their measurement system is just a little bit off. Nothing that's not easily fixable if you have the person do that, such as me. I have multiple sewing machines. This is an easy fix, but legs are like not supposed to be made like baggy cargo pants, and the arms are a little loose too. So I'm going to go through, fix those two issues, and get this thing ready to paint and glue down. Also want to take a second and say, if you've never sewn or if you've never taken time to learn how to sew, there are really complicated aspects of sewing, but the basic principle of sewing to me is order of operations. There's a very precise order of operations you go through and learn, and that's exactly what sewing is. Like if you were building this bodysuit, you know, for me, how my order of operations work is I build the front, then the back, and the lower half, and then I'll attach the shoulder seams together, then put the sleeves in, then sew from here all the way up to close up the sleeves, and then if I'm attaching the bottoms to the top, then I do that last, then install my zipper. That's my order of operations. If you've got a sewing machine you have access to, mess around with it, learn about it, watch a couple YouTube videos on it. This thing will take your costuming game or your creative game to a whole new level, and it's, in all honesty, I use 2 stitches on my machine. I use a straight stitch and I use a zigzag for stretch stitch. That's all I use. That's what I use in my pro wrestling gear. That's what I use in my costuming gear. All my stuff is double or triple stitch for security in different ways, but that's it. That's all you need to know. So pick you up a sewing machine and get to learn some shit. If you want a little tip about sewing, of course you always need to lock your stitch in when you start. That's something small. Always lock your stitch in and then get to moving. Okay, so we moved outside. We're going to be moving to the gluing section of the muscles to the base suit. For all my gluing, I prefer to use weldwood contact cement. I've used barge. It's just not my favorite thing to use. This is a little bit easier to get a hold of, and it works just as well in my opinion. So I use weldwood. It's a contact adhesive, so you're going to apply the glue to the base suit and the muscles, I sometimes do a layer, sometimes 2 layers, depending on the section that I really want it to hold. 1 layer would be fine, but I don't know, I just like to have double security a lot of times. So we're going to apply glue on both sections, let dry to attack, attach the 2 together, and then we can put the outer skin over the top. Let's get to roll. Hair dryer is a pro tip. This helps speed up the process significantly. Okay, so we have all the muscles glued underneath. I have just stuck this outer suit over it. This mannequin's a little small for the client, just a hair. So whenever I glue it, I'm gonna make sure I pull it tight so it gets that nice muscle formature. And yeah, what's going on here? There we go. So yeah, this thing's gonna be dope. Let's get to it. Yo, that is the end of this project for today. I am very amped up. This is one project I have to do today. I have multiple others, but I want to take you through more of not an in-depth tour, but just kind of an idea of me assembling some parts. This is not me building the suit from ground up. I did have to do some tailoring and some work to it to get it to work right, but this is the end-all be-all. This is a Dark Knight Returns suit, and I love the way it looks. I love the metallic sheen. The emblem's perfect. The client is planning on taking it and doing some dry brush work to it, so this thing's going to be badass. It already is badass. Hope you enjoyed seeing this type of content, this thing come together. I'm really excited about getting back in the swing of things now that things have not calmed down at all. I just got to get more used to picking up the camera and recording projects. So here we are. Hope you enjoyed this. Love the look of this suit. I will catch you guys in the next video and the next project. Like I said earlier in the thing, if you feel like making some shit, just try it. Worst case scenario, you fail, you try again. Like it took me years to get here. Have fun, build some projects, to get creative. This quarantine, COVID stuck in the house shit is crazy. Get creative. Make a Batman suit, make a Robin suit, make a fucking BDSM suit for all I care. Just have some fun. Catch you guys in the next one. It's John from JCJ Maker Studio, and I'm signing off. I'll see you on the next project. Maker's Delight. Still need to come up with something better than that.